Testing, 1, 2, 3. And we are live here with Bitcoin price prediction. I'm your host, Daniel Plummer, the crypto kid, the ganja ambassador. And this podcast is brought to you by Howard Blockchain TV, and it is sponsored by Addis Ababa Advanced Technologies Incorporated. Always hit that thumbs up button and leave some comments for us. We're always looking to improve this podcast. And there we go with the reset. This is Bitcoin Price Predictions. I'm your host, Daniel Plummer, the crypto kid, the ganja ambassador. This podcast is brought to you by Howard Blockchain TV, and it is sponsored by Addis Ababa Advanced Technologies Incorporated. Always hit that thumbs up and leave some comments because we're always looking to improve this podcast for you. The purpose of Bitcoin price predictions is to make you, the average American citizen, the average global consumer, regardless of where you are, an informed Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain enthusiast and investor. You need to understand the components of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. You need to understand the ever changing policies and regulations, in particular in the United States, whereas in Asia, the Asian governments are more supportive of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. And here, for the past 3 to 4 years, the Biden administration has attempted to subdue and subjugate Bitcoin and blockchain technology. This past week has been very positive news for Bitcoin. Last week was the Nashville Bitcoin Conference, and Donald Trump, as well as Robert F. Kennedy Jr., spoke at that conference. In this week, in an unexpected move, Donald Trump released some exclusive limited edition Bitcoin orange sneakers selling at retail for $4.99 and luxury black retailing at $2.99. In addition to that, Bitcoin has taken another slump, and this was to be expected. $1,853 to 58,821 US dollars. Ethereum is down as well, 68 US dollars to 2,732 US dollars. Nevertheless, um, still, Morgan Stanley believes that the wealth advisors should pitch Bitcoin ETFs. In addition to that, you need to be aware that the headline news is since Donald Trump is being extremely supportive of Bitcoin, that resulted in a sell off, whereas Kamala Harris has responded by being negative towards Bitcoin. In addition, Peter Schiff um, is criticizing Donald Trump concerning Bitcoin. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the fluctuations in the prices based upon political headline news. You have Donald Trump, who is seeking to reclaim the presidential office. He's pro Bitcoin and blockchain. Um, Biden has been negative towards, and the SEC has been negative towards Bitcoin. And so Kamala Harris doesn't really have a game plan. So the only thing she can do is continue Biden's negative policies and rhetoric towards Bitcoin. She This move was calculated, but it painted the Democrats into a corner because by throwing out the presidential primaries, it didn't give Joe Biden an opportunity to tell the country what his agenda was. That's the same playbook from 2020. And what the plan has to be is to continue to manipulate the ballots, to stuff ballots, manipulate the computers, the counting just like before, because Kamala Harris does not policy agenda set up. She has no stance on finance, on cryptocurrency, all the big topics. And it makes you wonder, it makes you scratch your head and wonder, well, why would the Democrats do that at the 11th hour? And if they don't have a plan and they look very sloppy at this point, to me, is that they're confident that they can run the same game manipulating the computers, the ballots, doing the same exact thing, drawing this whole counting process out, tabulating the votes over and over and over again. So if that is the probably the thinking, then in the next 3 weeks, we should expect some more unprecedented behavior from the Democrats. Keep in mind, the Democratic National Committee has already announced that they believe Kamala Harris has enough votes to get the Democratic nominee. How could they in 1 week do such a quick tally and know that already? This whole thing is just crazy. So, with that, one should expect a lot of nonsense, more violence, more illogical behavior from the Democrats, and everybody should be on guard because, when people behave like this, they're desperate, and desperate people do desperate things to hold on to power. So, with that, this is Daniel Plummer, the Crypto Kid, signing out. And remember, the future is crypto.